video we'll be proving the theorems of circle. Now in this series it's not just about circles. Throughout, whatever you have learnt in math so far, in that you would have learnt a lot of things like, okay, a number to the power 0 is equals to 1, 0 factorial is equals to 1. If you are multiplying and at that time if the bases are same, you got to add the exponents. So many such rules you would have learnt, but if the question you would have got in your mind that why is it happening like that, then you might or might not have got the answer. So in this entire series you are going to get the answer to all of them one after another. Now we'll be starting with the first theorem of a circle. So the first theorem, very first theorem is a perpendicular drawn from the center onto a chord bisects the chord. Now this is a rule that you would learn everywhere, but if the question you are getting in your mind that why is it true, then I am explaining that over here. So no need to just accept that okay it's true just because it's written or it's being told to you. Let's just see whether it's true or not. Okay, so before we can prove this, certain things you need to know is, if you know a theorem, you need to know where exactly that theorem needs to be applied, and if you are applying it, whether the criteria is being followed or not. So over here what we need to prove is, in this circle you have a triangle which got divided into two parts, and this is a perpendicular drawn from the center onto the chord AB. Now what we need to prove that AC is same as BC. So if we can prove this, that means we can say that okay, the perpendicular is bisecting AB. Now there are two ways to do it. Now think a bit. What you have over here, you have two right angle triangles. Now whenever you have right angle triangles and when you are thinking about the sides, then the only theorem that should come to your mind is Pythagoras theorem. At the same time, when you have two triangles and if you are to prove that sides of those two triangles are equal, then you should be getting in your mind about one concept, which is congruency. Now by using any of these two, actually this can be proved that AC is same as BC. Let's see. Now let's say the radius are R and let's say this distance is H. So here I can say AC is equals to square root of R square minus H square, which is Pythagoras theorem, and also I can say BC is equals to square root of R square minus H square, same Pythagoras theorem, and based on this I can say AC is equals to BC. Now if I am using congruency, then in triangle AOC and triangle BOC, OA is equals to OB, OC is the common side, and angle OCA is equals to angle OCB, as we have considered OC is the perpendicular drawn from the center onto the chord. Now based on this we can say both the triangles are congruent. Now as both the triangles are congruent, we can see that AC is same as BC. So based on this we can prove and we can understand that if a perpendicular is drawn from the center of a circle onto a chord in that circle, then that perpendicular would bisect the chord. That's the complete proof for the theorem. So in that way we are going to prove each and every theorem, each and every statement that is there in math. Alright, that's it.